Welcome to Historic Coins Vault, where every coin tells a story and every discovery could be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving into the rarest US coins, some so valuable, collectors would pay a small fortune just to hold them. Stay with us, because what you're about to see might surprise even the most seasoned treasure hunters. Top 5 today, we're uncovering the mystery behind the 2002 Mississippi State Quarter, a coin that may look simple at first glance but holds a surprising world of value and rarity beneath its surface. Released as part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, the Mississippi Quarter is a beautiful tribute to the state's rich heritage and natural charm. The reverse design features the elegant magnolia blossom, often called the symbol of the South. Its delicate petals and detailed engraving make this coin stand out as one of the most graceful designs in the entire series. It represents hospitality, beauty, and tradition, all captured in a small piece of metal, but while the design is captivating, what truly excites collectors is what lies beyond the surface. Among the millions of Mississippi quarters produced, only a handful possess the rare qualities that can turn an ordinary coin into a highly sought-after collectible. One of the most important factors is condition. Coins that have been in circulation for years often show scratches, fading, and worn-out details. However, a Mississippi quarter that has been preserved in near-perfect condition, with sharp lines and original luster, is far more desirable. These uncirculated coins are carefully graded, and the highest grades can significantly increase their value. Now let's explore the real treasure, mint errors. During the minting process, even the smallest mistake can create a rare and valuable variation. Some Mississippi quarters have been found with double die errors, where parts of the design or lettering appear slightly doubled. This subtle effect might be difficult to spot, but for collectors, it's a sign of rarity. Other coins may show off-center strikes, where the design is not perfectly aligned, creating a unique and eye-catching appearance. There are also rare examples of clipped planchets or coins struck on incorrect metal blanks, giving them unusual shapes or colors. These types of errors are incredibly rare and highly prized because no two are exactly alike. Mint marks add another layer of intrigue. The Mississippi quarter was minted in different locations, and certain versions can be more desirable depending on their origin. When you combine a rare mint mark with an error in excellent condition, the result is a coin that collectors are eager to own. What makes this even more exciting is the possibility that these coins are still out there, waiting to be discovered. They could be hiding in your loose change, tucked away in an old collection, or sitting unnoticed in a jar at home. The thrill of finding something valuable in such an ordinary place is what makes coin collecting so addictive. So the next time you come across a 2002 Mississippi State Quarter, take a closer look. Examine every detail, check for anything unusual, and don't underestimate its potential. Because sometimes, the smallest discoveries can lead to the biggest rewards. Top 4. We're talking about a coin that started it all, the 1999 Delaware State Quarter. It may seem like just another piece of change, but this coin holds a special place in American history and, for some lucky collectors, a surprising level of value. The Delaware Quarter was the very first coin released in the United States Mint's groundbreaking 50 State Quarters program. That alone gives it a unique status. It represents the beginning of a nationwide collecting craze that had millions of people checking their pockets and coin jars like never before. Being the first in the series, this coin naturally draws more attention and interest from collectors around the world. The design on this quarter is both powerful and symbolic. It features Caesar Rodney riding on horseback, commemorating his historic ride in 1776 to cast the vote for independence. This moment played a crucial role in American history, and having it captured on a coin adds a deep sense of meaning. The motion of the horse and the determination in the design make this coin visually dynamic and historically rich. But beyond its historical importance, there's another side to this coin that truly excites collectors: the possibility of rare variations and hidden errors. While millions of Delaware quarters were minted, only a small number stand out due to unique minting characteristics that make them far more valuable than their face value. Condition is one of the biggest factors. Most of these coins have been heavily circulated over the years, which means they show wear, scratches, and dull surfaces. However, if you happen to find one that looks almost brand new, with crisp details and a brilliant shine, you could be holding something much more valuable. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are always in high demand. Now let's talk about mint errors, the true treasures in the world of coin collecting. Some Delaware quarters have been discovered with double die errors, where the lettering or design appears slightly duplicated due to a misalignment during production. Others show off-center strikes, creating a dramatic and unusual appearance that immediately sets them apart. There are also rare cases of coins struck on the wrong planchet or with incomplete designs, making them incredibly unique. These types of errors are not only rare but also fascinating, because they represent moments when the minting process didn't go as planned. For collectors, these imperfections are what make a coin truly special. Mint marks can add another layer of rarity. Coins produced in different mint facilities may have subtle differences, and certain combinations of mint mark, condition, and error can significantly increase a coin's desirability. Collectors carefully study these details, knowing that even the smallest variation can make a big difference. What makes this coin even more exciting is the idea that valuable examples might still be out there, hiding in plain sight. You could find one in your spare change, an old wallet, or a forgotten collection. The thrill of discovering a rare coin in everyday life is what keeps collectors passionate and always searching. So the next time you come across a 1999 Delaware State quarter, take a closer look. Don't just spend it without thinking. Examine the details, check for anything unusual, and appreciate the history it carries. Because sometimes, the smallest coin can hold the biggest surprise. Top 3. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2002 Ohio State quarter, a coin that celebrates innovation, history, and for some collectors, the thrill of discovering something truly rare. When the United States Mint released the Ohio quarter as part of the 50 State Quarters program, it immediately captured attention with its unique and inspiring design. On the reverse side, you'll find an outline of the state of Ohio, along with an early airplane soaring through the sky. This design pays tribute to Ohio's deep connection to aviation, as it is the birthplace of the Wright brothers, pioneers who changed the course of human history with powered flight. At first glance, this coin might seem like a common piece of currency, something you might overlook in your daily change. But hidden within millions of these quarters are a few special examples that collectors dream of finding. These are the coins that stand out because of their rarity, condition, and unusual minting characteristics. Let's start with condition, one of the most important factors in determining a coin's value. Most Ohio quarters have been in circulation for years, picking up scratches, wear, and fading details. However, a coin that remains in pristine, uncirculated condition, with sharp features and a bright, original luster, is far more desirable. These high-grade coins are often professionally evaluated, and the better the grade, the more collectors are willing to pay. Now here's where the excitement really begins: mint errors. During the minting process, even a tiny mistake can turn an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. Some 2002 Ohio quarters have been found with double die errors, where parts of the lettering or design appear slightly duplicated. This subtle detail might go unnoticed by many, but for collectors, it's a sign of something special. There are also off-center strikes, where the design is not perfectly aligned, creating a visually striking and rare variation. In some cases, coins have been struck on the wrong planchet, resulting in differences in weight, color, or texture. These types of errors are extremely rare and highly valued because each one is unique. Mint marks add another layer of intrigue. The Ohio quarter was produced in different mint facilities, and certain variations can make a coin even more desirable. When you combine a rare mint mark with an unusual error in near-perfect condition, you get a coin that collectors are eager to add to their collections. What makes this even more exciting is the idea that these valuable coins could still be out there, hidden in everyday places. They might be sitting in your pocket, tucked away in a drawer, or mixed in with old coins at home. The possibility of discovering a rare coin in such an ordinary setting is what makes this hobby so thrilling. So next time you come across a 2002 Ohio State quarter, don't just spend it without a second thought. Take a closer look, examine the details, and see if anything stands out. Because sometimes, the smallest differences can lead to the biggest discoveries. Top 2. We're shining the spotlight on a coin that blends music, culture, and mystery, the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter. It might look like a simple piece of change, but for those who know what to look for, this coin could hold far more than just 25 cents. when the United States Mint released the Louisiana quarter as part of the 50-state quarters program, it instantly stood out thanks to its lively and artistic design. On the reverse side, you'll see a trumpet, musical notes flowing through the air, and the outline of the Louisiana Purchase territory. This design celebrates Louisiana's deep connection to jazz music, a genre that has influenced cultures around the world. It's a coin full of rhythm, history, and identity, but beyond its beautiful design lies something even more exciting, the possibility of rarity and hidden value. While millions of these coins were minted and circulated across the country, only a small number carry the special traits that make collectors stop and take notice. One of the most important factors in determining value is condition. Many Louisiana quarters have spent years in circulation, picking up scratches, dullness, and worn details. However, a coin that has been preserved in near-perfect condition, with crisp lines, sharp edges, and a bright original shine, is considered highly desirable. These uncirculated coins can command significantly higher prices, especially when graded at the highest levels. Now let's move into the most thrilling part of coin collecting, mint errors. These are the unexpected mistakes that occur during production, and they can transform an ordinary coin into something truly rare. Some 2002 Louisiana quarters have been discovered with double die errors, where the lettering or musical details appear slightly doubled. This subtle effect may be hard to spot, but it's a major attraction for collectors. Other rare variations include off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned, creating a dramatic and unusual look. There are also cases of coins struck on incorrect planchets, resulting in differences in color, weight, or texture. These types of errors are incredibly rare and highly valuable because they are unintentional and unique. Mint marks add another layer of excitement. The Louisiana quarter was minted in different facilities, and certain combinations of mint mark, condition, and error can make a coin especially rare. Collectors carefully examine these small details, knowing that even the slightest variation can greatly increase a coin's worth. What makes this even more fascinating is the idea that these rare coins could still be out there, waiting to be discovered. They might be hidden in your pocket change, sitting in an old coin jar, or tucked away in a forgotten collection. The thrill of possibly finding something valuable in such an ordinary place is what keeps collectors searching every day. So the next time you come across a 2002 Louisiana State quarter, take a closer look. Pay attention to the details, check for anything unusual, and don't underestimate its potential. Because sometimes, the smallest coin can carry the biggest surprise. Top 1. We're exploring a modern treasure that many people overlook, the 2015 Saratoga quarter from the United States Mint. At first glance, it may seem like just a small piece of pocket change, but if you pay close attention, this coin has a story and potential value that could surprise you. The 2015 Saratoga quarter was released as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series that celebrates national parks and historic sites across the United States. This particular coin honors Saratoga National Historical Park, a site rich in Revolutionary War history and significance. On the reverse side, you'll notice the striking depiction of American soldiers in battle, capturing the courage and determination that helped shape the nation. The design is detailed, powerful, and full of history, a miniature work of art in your hand. While millions of these coins were minted and circulated, only a very small portion stands out as exceptionally rare and desirable to collectors. The key factors that make a Saratoga quarter valuable are condition, minting errors, and unique variations that occurred during production. Condition is one of the most important elements. Most of these coins have been used in everyday transactions, which means they may have scratches, wear, or dull surfaces. But a coin preserved in uncirculated, near-perfect condition, with crisp edges, sharp details, and original luster, is highly sought after. Professional grading can increase a coin's value even further, and collectors pay top dollar for coins that look as if they just came from the mint. Mint errors are where the real excitement lies. Some 2015 Saratoga quarters have been discovered with double die errors, where parts of the design or lettering appear slightly duplicated. Others feature off-center strikes, creating a visually unusual and dramatic effect that makes the coin unique. There are even rare examples of coins struck on the wrong metal planchet, giving them a distinct weight, color, and texture. These mistakes are not just rare, they are one of a kind, and collectors love them because they tell a story of chance and imperfection in the minting process. Mint marks can add yet another layer of rarity. Variations between coins struck at different facilities, combined with unusual errors and exceptional condition, create a perfect storm of collectability. Coins with this combination can become highly desirable and command incredible prices in the marketplace. What makes this coin even more thrilling is that these valuable examples might still be hiding in plain sight. They could be tucked away in an old jar of coins, forgotten in a drawer, or even passed along in your everyday change. The thought that something so ordinary could hold extraordinary value is what makes coin collecting such an exciting hobby. So the next time you come across a 2015 Saratoga quarter, take a closer look. Study every detail, check for anything unusual, and appreciate the history captured on this small piece of metal. It might just be one of the rare coins that collectors dream about finding, and now, for the moment you've been waiting for. While most Saratoga quarters are only worth their face value, a rare example with exceptional condition and a unique mint error has been known to reach an astonishing value of $97,000.